Hi, welcome back to my channel. It is time for From the Anvil. I put out the question on Facebook. I got some responses. I'm going to read some of the best ones. The question that I asked last week, because I'm now doing it the week after, was can Pablo Fornals and Saïd Benrahma play in the same starting 11? Because there's been a bit of debate about who starts over who, and even the debate whether they should start together. But at the same time, would it possibly mean a change in formation? That's kind of what I was hinting at in this question. I got some responses, I'm going to react to them, and as per usual, I'm going to give my thoughts at the end of the video. So I was actually recording this yesterday, but then I encountered some technical difficulties, so it's now Tuesday. The video's still going ahead as planned. I've got the responses here, and I'm going to read them right now. Fornals or Benrahma, Ogbonna or Diop, Antonio or Hilaire. A great problem to have. Come on, you Irons. It is a good problem to have in the sense that it gives Moyes a lot of options, if you could say that. And it's also giving Moyes a chance to play players that he knows can suitably fill positions. So just going off of the examples in this response. Fornals or Benrahma. Yeah, it's a bit like that really. Who do we choose? Depending on the game. Fornals has been doing really well, actually, this season. He's been doing very well on the wing, and that's not really his natural position. He's more of an attacking midfielder. Benrahma can play in the exact same side of the wing as Fornals, and Benrahma adds a little bit more flair, pace, and creativity, which some of the things Fornals doesn't have. So choosing either or for that is a good dilemma. Ogbonna or Diop? I'm going to say about that, Ogbonna needs to be a starting centre-back because he's our best centre-back. Diop or Balbuena, I don't really know right now, to be honest. I'd actually go and say Ogbonna and Balbuena for now. Diop's been a little bit hit and miss this season, but at the same time, it gives Moyes an option. Antonio or Hilaire, this is going to be, I think, the big one. Antonio is meant to be back for the game against Sheffield United, but I don't know whether he's going to start or not. Antonio or Hilaire. Antonio is being converted from a winger into a striker, and he's been scoring the goals. He's Moyes' main man, as I mentioned in the previous video. Hilaire is often complained about being too isolated and not getting the service, but he still scores goals, and he's scored in his debut for the Ivory Coast. So, a great problem to have, yes it is, because it gives Moyes a chance to choose between players, mix and match, and it also creates a bit of competition in the side, which is a good thing. 4-3-3, Masuaku must play. If you play a 4-3-3, how are you really going to incorporate Masuaku into that side? And let me explain what I mean by that, because if you're going to go 4-3-3, you'd tend to have a back line of Sofal, the two centre-backs, be it Ogbonna, Diop, Ogbonna, Balbuena, whoever, Aaron Cresswell. Where's Masuaku going to go in that? That's why Moyes has been doing this 5 at the back thing, or sometimes 3 at the back, because it allows Masuaku to play at the back in that left wing back role. And if you're playing 3 in the midfield, who are you going to drop? Because 2 centre mids, in all essence, are Thomas Souček and Declan Rice. So who are you going to drop out of them? And onto your wings, who are you going to drop? Fornals? Bowen? Who are you going to have up top? Hilaire, Antonio, Benrahma. I don't think a 4-3-3 would really work, to be honest, and it wouldn't suit West Ham right now. The current formation's doing just fine. How about trying Fornals and Benrahma up front and drop Hilaire? Do you mean like up front as in strikers? Or up front as supporting wingers? What does that really mean? I wouldn't really put Benrahma up front as a striker. I know he can play as a striker. I know he scores goals, but he's not the kind of striker that scores goals. He's the hold-up play, assisting kind of striker. Fornals and Benrahma up front, I don't think that would work. That'd be better playing someone like Lanzini and Bowen, or Antonio, Hilaire, Bowen up top, actually. And dropping Hilaire, I wouldn't do that right now. I'd be a bit hit or miss, really. I'm not sure what to think of Hilaire, in all honesty. This is why the answer to this one sounds a little bit vague, because dropping Hilaire is a bittersweet thing to do. I know Antonio is the starting striker, like I say, I know that, but drop Hilaire, I wouldn't. And put Benrahma up front. It's a bit of a risk. It's not Benrahma's natural position. In short, no. We cannot change the formation and play a back four. Masuaku cannot be dropped, and it would be unwise to drop Bowen. Thus, it's Fornals or Benrahma. For me, it's Fornals dropped out. 100% agree with this. Okay? 100% agree with this. We cannot change the formation because you don't change a winning team. Masuaku cannot be dropped. No, he can't, because he's managed to find a way to play in a position where he's comfortable and we're getting the best out of him. Not only that, but it's also a case of Fornals or Benrahma. And just get on to this, it depends on the game, it depends on the style. Because both have good qualities about them. And if Fornals does end up getting dropped for Benrahma, Fornals shouldn't take personal offence to that. Okay, because it wouldn't be a personal thing. It wouldn't be because he's been playing poorly. It's just because Benrahma's started to develop, confidence. He's started to develop a bit more urgency about him, a little bit more pizzazz. I'm not quite sure what word to use. Benrahma played for Algeria in the AFCON qualifiers. He got an assist on a Riyad Mahrez goal. Beautiful assist as well if you haven't seen it. And David Moyes told Benrahma after the Fulham game, be ready, I'm watching you. That's a suggestion to me that Benrahma may be getting a start very soon. And if Fornals gets dropped, like I say, it's not the end of the world for him. And it would be unwise to drop Bowen. Because Bowen is the box-to-box winger that can play on the right that West Ham have needed for a long time. And we've got it in Jarrod Bowen. I would not drop Jarrod Bowen at all. 5-2-2-1. Same defence, same holding midfielders, then Benrahma and Bowen on the wings. Hilaire and Antonio up front. Fornals is great, but we need pace on the wings, which he doesn't have. This is the dream. Just describing that sounds like the dream. That would be a team that the Premier League I don't think would be quite ready for. Same defence, yes, of course. Same holding midfielders, because I like the Rice and Souček partnership. Benrahma and Bowen on the wings will be a lethal combo. Because you've got pace and pace going up against Premier League defences. You're going to have Bowen's pace and ability to cut into the box. Benrahma's technicality. That's a great winger duo. I'm totally for that. I'll back this. Hilaire and Antonio up front as two up top. That's a very un-David Moyes thing to do. If that were to happen, I think it would be a case of maybe Antonio giving Hilaire the assistance and Antonio using his physical strength and power to score. It might work, but can I see it happening two up top? Unlikely. Fornals is great, but we need pace on the wings. Yes. Fornals has good connection play, he has good hold-up play, but he is not a pacey kind of winger. I know he scored 2 goals already this season, but he's naturally not a winger, and he doesn't have that ability really to be a pacey winger. So Benrahma on the wing, yeah, 100%. And he can play on that side as the wing as Pablo Fornals anyway. It's a tricky situation really, because you've got a player who's been on international duty with Algeria who has been fantastic and is becoming quite a popular name in his home country if he isn't already. And you've got another player who has been criticised by fans quite a lot but is really proving his worth. So who do you choose? Can they play together in the same team? I'm not really sure how to put it properly, so I'm going to say it like this. If we were to have Benrahma playing along with Fornals, Fornals would have to go as an attacking midfielder. But who do you drop out in that sense? You'd drop out Rice or Souček, or Noble if he plays. You'd have to change the formation, potentially, and it could cause problems. Moyes is okay to experiment. He's got carte blanche to do that, but it's all about your best team, your best players, who's in form, and what system works. And it gives Moyes a bit of a selection headache, but it's a good selection headache. It gives him a chance to make decisions about players and for them to show him what they can do. So let me put this in brief. Can they play in the same team, Benrahma and Fornals? For now, no. Thank you very much for watching this episode of From the Anvil. A little bit of a different question this week, but I hope I've made a lot of sense. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. The pre-game show for the Sheffield United game will be done on either Thursday or Friday, and I'll have it uploaded sometime then. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and bye for now.